Hi, Holistic Travel Nurse. Thanks for tuning in or watching us on iTunes, YouTube, or listening on iTunes or wherever you're listening to this in any podcast that I have launched. So it's 2020 that I'm recording this. I have this cute little goals hat from Rachel Hollis. Thank you, Rachel. And I'm thinking about goals, and I'm doing a whole series on weight loss because it's been my personal struggle for a long time, and I'm still struggling with it, but I'm actually choosing a different mindset when it comes to the scale, and choosing different methods when it comes to getting the better numbers on the scale. So I'm just gonna, like, as I'm going through this process, I'm going to share everything I'm doing. And also, you're going to hear interviews because I want you to hear interviews of people that have been successful with it and then it's maintained it, and that you're not alone. And I also want you to feel, let's see the words, it's not your fault that those numbers on the scale aren't the way that the numbers you want them to be. And so, say if you want your numbers less, I'm not going to go and tell you what my weight is. I'm not going to do that. I'm going to say I want it quite less than what I have it right now. And I wasn't sure how to do that. Like, if anyone has been like me, where you've struggled, like you've been at the gym and you, like, seriously, like you're on the elliptical and like the person sitting next to you or running next to you happens to be like the skinniest little tiny little girl that almost is anorexic, that you just want to take her and to Krispy Kreme and, like, dude, you need to be here and not at the gym. Or is that just me that feels that whole method that, I've been struggling like at the gym, or I've been to workouts where I've gotten the looks because maybe I'm not the fit, where I felt like I've gotten the looks from other people because I'm not that girl who's like all buff or cares about my physique. I've also gone through times in my life where I didn't get crap to what jean size I was wearing or actually how I looked. There are some times maybe when I was suffering with some depression and some emotional issues, I didn't care. It wasn't until I really thought about my health and um, other issues that I was like, I need to I need to figure this out, how I can deal with the scale and how I can deal with and keep my weight at a regular where I want it to be, because it's going to fluctuate. Ladies, it's going to fluctuate all the time. And we have to understand those numbers are going to fluctuate. You biting up those tight jeans are going to fluctuate. And things over time, if we're not paying attention, will fluctuate. And I always felt like, okay, well, I've tried this diet, I've been on that diet, I have done this, I've done keto, I've done paleo, I've done grapefruit, I've done this, I've done Weight Watchers. I mean, come on, who else has done as many things as I have? I mean, raise your hand or tell me in a comment, leave me some comments, leave me some love. Drinking some hot tea here. And so I thought I need to just share everything that I'm learning because I have learned so much and I'm actually seeing success on the scale right now. And it's not, of course, not easy, but I'm not even exercising. And I'm not exercising for the reason, because I feel like you see it everywhere, as pushing exercise or pushing some program, or this person wants you to read this book or wants you to become this coach, or there's commercials on this pill and this, and this. And it's like this weight loss, it has to be brought down to what is going on in my darn body. Because I can walk into the gym and tell the gym, okay, I'd love to tell my body, okay, so would you use some of the adipose tissue for my booty and not my boobs if I happen to lose any when I'm working out? But it doesn't work that way. I mean, we'd love it to. We'd love to, like, have this conversation with your body, go into the gym and see the results in the area in our body where we want it to. I mean, come on now. I'm not alone in this. I know I'm not. So, but it doesn't work that way. And you don't even need to exercise to lose weight. Um, you'll hear the episode with Rachel. She never started exercising when she saw the numbers on the scale. So that is one episode you want to listen to or watch if you want to watch it on the YouTube, my YouTube. Awesome sauce. And I hope this is really helpful for you guys. I hope you actually get some benefit from this. I hope that mine being vulnerable on the numbers on the scale and the thought patterns I've had with the scale and my emotions and my mindset of 2020 are going to bless you. If you're listening to this in the future, watching this in the future, awesome. but hopefully this will help you. And if you need someone to kind of help you and coach you through, absolutely reach out to me at holistictravelnurse@gmail.com. I love setting up protocols for people. I love helping them with their essential oils. I love helping them take their health in their hands naturally. So that's what I love doing. I love educating and sharing the things that I know that will really help you move the needle in your health. And if you are wanting to move the needle on the scale, that is what this whole session is about. So today, I'm going to share with you an essential oil that is beneficial. And why it's beneficial is because it's not like, okay, well, one pill, one oil, one of that stuff is actually going to help you. You're going to hear more and more of what exactly I've read in books. I'm not going to take any of the reference. I will give you all the references when it comes to actually what's going on in your body. Really, it's not about the calories in and the calories out. It is about your hormones. It is about the proper hormones. It is about proper nutrition. It is about your mindset. It is about your emotions. It is about stress when it comes to weight loss. And I want to give you tools and I want to give you encouragement and support because it's going to support and encourage me at the same time. So, this episode is dedicated to grapefruit because anyone do the grapefruit diet? I'm sorry if you hear that in the background. My dog hears me talking and is obsessed trying to get in the door. And she has been another podcast. And so if you hear the dog in the background, I have dogs and I live in an RV full time. And so it's a matter of space to try to get and keep my chubby dog needs to learn this too because she's kind of chubby and can't fit underneath the door. But the doors are not like regular doors in the RV, so they can kind of try to squeeze underneath. And so I've been doing things so they can squeeze underneath and get on my lap during the recording. So I'm cracking up over this as I'm recording this. So grapefruit. Grapefruit. Grapefruit is an essential oil with primary compounds of limonene, which is a turpentine, beta merla mining, if I'm pronouncing these correctly, but more the chemical constituent is limonene. And the one I'm using is from doTERRA and it's cold pressed. It's great. It's crisp. It smells amazing. It's great for diffusing and it actually helps with appetite when you are actually fasting or doing time eating or you can't eat very often. Grapefruit is actually one you will maybe breathe in, which is great, but then add it to your water. Get your cup out, get your stainless steel cup out, get your glass cup, and add it to your water. A couple drops, because maybe you just don't like drinking plain water. That's fine. And so people will actually want to drop a couple of stevia or sweetener. Actually, I don't need that when I just add a couple drops of grapefruit in my water, and I love it. Now, let's talk about emotions, though, and why grapefruit is so great for your emotions. So let me turn to this book, and maybe I'll have her on a podcast at one point, but I'm using the reference guide for emotional healing, essential oils, and your emotions. And I didn't write this book. I will have maybe the person who wrote it because I reference this a lot. It's a great book if you're using oils. When it comes to your emotions, you might want to pick that book up. So let me turn to my grapefruit. I'm in the G section, grapefruit. Grapefruit. Grapefruit teaches us to be the true respect and appreciation of one's physical body. Interesting, right? Is that intriguing? It supports the individuals who struggle in honoring their body and caught in the patterns of mistreatment. These forms of abuse may include several dieting, judging one's body weight type, the numbers on the scales, ladies, abusing one body through negligence or bad behavior or violence, not respecting your body. These acts often motivated by hate, disgust, maybe not liking your physical body. I think I've totally been there. Through individuals who obsess over how they look or deep down how they feel or look or don't look good enough or they're dissatisfied with their physique, their body, something about it. I mean, we all have areas like that, I'm sure, on our body. So grapefruit is often misused and overly directed in dietary and weight loss programs. Yep. Also, I'm going to go back to the chemistry in just a minute on that essential oil, but grapefruit encourages the integrity by respecting one's physical needs. This is an oil that assists individuals in listening and tuning their physical needs and their impulses. It assists by taking responsibility for what they feel. Grapefruit helps teaches that no matter food can fill one's whole and heart. Only the love of one that we love ourselves and we take ownership of our feelings and our bodies and our emotions. So grapefruit is good for that. It is good for those negative body shame emotions, obsession with food or diet. It is positive properties in respecting one's physical needs, body appearance, nourishment. Now, I'm sure you want to diffuse it all the time now. Blends well with bergamot, which you're going to hear so much about why I love bergamot essential oil. I love it with my cinnamon sassy. Of course, it's in the cinnamon sassy. I love it with my cinnamon sassy gum. I will have tips on that. It's great with fennel. It's good with cheer blend. It's good with citrus bliss. It's good with peppermint. It's good with spices. It's good with your wood oils. So it's great when you're using it that way and you think about making a roller ball. If you're thinking about your emotions, you may want to partner with lavender or your wood oils and making a roller ball that way. But I highly suggest putting it in your water and drinking it. Now, why? Why we want to put it in the water? It's super detoxing to the body. But the cool thing is there's a ton of people that are on medications that grapefruit juice or eating a grapefruit interacts with. But grapefruit essential oil has none of those interactions. So it's perfect for that. And you know what? Pairs so well with vanilla in a yogurt, or if you're making a smoothie of some sort, it's great with that, or just some tea. It is common question. That's what it says in this book. This book is the evidence-based essential oil therapy, the ultimate guide to therapeutic and clinical applications of essential oils. Great book. Um, It is very good for helping your cells go into apoptosis. If you want to use it in the bath, make sure you have it at Epsom salt and mix it with some carrier oil. It's very tingly in the body, photosensitivity, so don't go putting it on your skin and going out in the skin. And it's one that you definitely want to dilute if you're going to put it on your skin. So grapefruit may be helpful for, there are some studies with it with helpful with weight loss and fat cells and animal research. So it has also been shown to decrease the appetite. So this is all animal research. So there's a little bit of how it is great also for the skin. So, and the aroma is very good, and it's shown to help increase blood pressure in rats. Interesting. So, I don't know how you take a blood pressure in rats. Just thinking of that, going, how is that possible? But there's special people in some science lab that do that. So God bless them. So hopefully this has been helpful for you guys. I hope you will hear more episodes and you listen more to my podcast or watch more of my YouTube, and that you get some technical tools to move the needle in your health. And if you are trying to move the needle on the scale, I hope this helps you. I will give you ideas of books if you're a book reader like me to read some of the books that I have been reading, and also stay away from some others that just have not been helpful, that I've read a whole bunch that I'm like, oh my gosh, waste of time. I would rather have someone give me that and give me those tips that I listen to. So that's what I thought I'd do for you guys. And then I hope you to hear some interviews with people that have had massive success on the scale or massive success in taking care of their health naturally, including my mother-in-law. So I look forward to chatting with you. It's time to reach out to me at holistictravelnurse@gmail.com if you don't have oils. And if you're ready to make that next step to have someone to help you kind of coach you and give you a protocol with your health. Thanks for watching.